Welcome back to Hell's Aquarium, where our profit margin is fantastic, but income tax is now a thing. Apparently, $75 of it. I'm very curious if the income tax scaling in custom challenge mode is actually the same as it is in sandbox. You would think it is, that it's been copy pasted, but we know the economy hasn't simply been copy pasted because the starting cash amounts are different. So that's a strange thing. Zip lines are available. Actually, zip lines are kind of good with lagoons. Ooh, do zip lines provide transport? I don't know. We need to build a tour anyway. So let's not worry about the zip line right now. But if zip lines provide transport, that's actually really good for us. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get the tour in. We still have to work on social, but we've at least done improvements to the amenities. Actually, yeah, let's do a quick ratings thing. Transport's the thing that holds us back. Uh, Amenities are at max. Configuration is perfect, but there's not much of a margin for error with the current levels because we have demand in every category, which results in having to awkwardly cover like orange on the base tier thing while we get enough green to cover the other stuff because we need 2 upgrades for green. Kind of awkward. Look at this, 100% transport rating, all from just a few little trucks connecting this side to this side. Usually, we aren't able to pull this off with tours where it actually patches up the transfer rating completely, but here it has worked. Lovely. It took a lot of fiddling to get these in a way that would work because you can't put them tight to the thing next to a viewing gallery because they do have to make a full loop. It'd be nice if they remove that. It'd be nice to have them be stations like the monorail where they don't have to make a full loop. But it doesn't seem like it's a thing that's possible currently. Maybe there could be a mod for that or something if any modders are listening, but I don't even know if you can do much. Okay, that is actually a valid point, Cryo. The cars do have janky hitboxes, and we could actually cause a traffic jam by having the roads too close together, especially if there's an incline. Valid critique of the park. I'll give you that one. We want to do genetics. We want to do social. That needs 12. 12 specifically on 3. So, 2 points on you gets you only to an 8. So we put the other ones into Richards, who can also be backup fossils guy. All right. We do have the money. And plus, we do want the rebate, so cheaper research here is nice. Do we use logistics or welfare? Minus 31% duration, minus 10%. So the logistics does actually reduce the duration. That's a good enough reason for me to click it. I agree. All right. Well, the cars have safely completed a circuit, so I think we're fine. They're not gonna collide, but you're not wrong that there could have been some vehicle physics issues here for sure. Um, Also, now I'm kind of envisioning like a goofy racetrack park build where we have the paths loop back and forth like 4 times for no reason. Not an actual thing we're gonna do. I had the mental picture of that, especially with the lights and the cars just zigzagging back and forth. It'd look kind of funny. We can confirm that the infinite modifications is not infinite. All modifications applied. However, oh right, the lifespan is not here. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say it seemed like that was too many pips, but that's because lifespan wasn't set. We definitely want to do 100% social because we want a social alpha. There's no point in hatching if we don't get social. And we do have our first skin options here. So we'll do random and hopefully not roll the blank, and that would be great. That would be just swell. Maybe we should have done the dunk first because it's cheaper. I don't know. It's fine. There is our alpha. It is. Oops. It is. Quillian Paparana, social and defensive. 7 and 8. Do it. Give me the egg. We got this nice rebate coming in there, so we can pop right over here.
I'm not
and
tracking
set
your
up dunk.
performance. If you weren't performing to
So
an
the
acceptable
dunk.
standard, you would know it.
Yeah, okay, so lifespan
I'd
did
make
save
sure of
here.
it.
Social, social, social. Less this. 100%. Save and exit. Sign scientists. Give me fish. Okay. That'll be a minute and 5 minutes. We got 3 dunk eggs. I don't believe we could fit 3 even with social, but maybe? Minus 30% nature or feeder needs. I believe that is specifically, when it says nature or feeder, it means paleo plants or feeders. We could try and make sure this is the alpha. Oh, it's a blank. Well, that's a blank too. I was going to say we could make sure this is the alpha because maybe it saves us a fish feeder. Maybe. But it's the most boring dunk. Well, I mean, they're all boring dunks. We want this one too. And so it's a wash between these two, so then it doesn't matter. Let's do these two. We'll leave the other one in the back there just sitting. And maybe we'll get the small appetite alpha and it'll matter, but probably not. Probably will not be a thing. We have to wait for these eggs to hatch, but we're going to actually hatch the new dunks. We can watch another Shoney come into the world here. Look at it. Look at those patterns. Oh, actually, most of that was lighting. the lighting did a lot of like work there. I mean, this is still really beautiful and like really good patterns, but for some reason the lighting on the face made it look really intricate there at the start. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that doesn't come across in the recording the way it does watching the game live on my monitor. But there was something really cool there for a moment. This pattern is like really good though. This is the awesome pattern. Look at that. It's like oil slicks. It's so good. This is also like the best base color because you get the full like killer whale look. This actually might be like the best one already. We get one pattern Shonisaurus and it might be the best. You're wrong, Cryo. This is fantastic. Oh, I think that's the social animation right there. Ooh, I like the sound. That was like very like whale-like, the clicking. But like very deep and guttural. Yeah, it's your opinion. If you think it's ugly, you're allowed to have the wrong opinion. Anyway, we are technically burning time on this growing family contract, so let's pause. So you are actually content, even though you're not the alpha. So when it takes over, we might be able to get another Shoney in here. Yeah, it's so hard to evaluate space in this menu because like open space is always max, so you just have to evaluate based on area. But what, the blank? You like the blank? I mean, it is good. The red one might be the first one if that's what you're talking about. That I do like that color too. I mean, I like all the Shonies look pretty good. Better if they had patterns, but not bad. Let's hatch 2 of these for the contract. There we go. Okay, next objective. After you are rested and we once again have money, because we're currently pretty much broke, is a new species. I personally want to see Nothosaurus the most. I mean, it's the same cost. Do we know anything about... No, we won't know the cost to dig until we unlock them. You know what? It's fine. We'll do Nothosaurus because I wanna. All right, let's get more fish. So we know these guys are going to be over their social limit, or the territory is going to be over the limit, but it'll be fixed once the social one takes over. We can see the pattern one in the back there. Yeah, I think the dunk pattern is not as exciting, but it's not bad. Right. Like, having the patterning to spice up the skins is always nice. Yeah, It's just not a pattern that I'm gonna look at and be like, oh my god, this pattern blows my mind.
Great
It's just
work.
fine.
That is how you get it done.
I do like the fact that the coloring on the side is different than the coloring on the top. That's really nice. Having the two mixtures of stuff there, kind of the coloring. You know what? It's a good pattern. I was underselling it as just a pattern that exists, but no, this is overall a pretty good pattern. This isn't like the Herrera. There was the social animation nipping the tail. This isn't like the Herrera patterns where they're really like weird and janky, and sometimes it being blank just looks better. This pattern will generally always look better on the animal, which makes it good. So yeah, their territory is not that bad actually. 93% without even the right alpha. Yeah, that one's pretty good looking. Okay, so we need amenities, which might change guest comfort needs if we tip over a threshold. All our scientists here are ready, though, to do something. We do have $1 million, so I think we do the Nothosaurus research. Ah, no. If we're going to min-max, the Archelon research is paired with Elasmosaurus, and Elasmosaurus can cohabit with Shoni, whereas Leopleurodon can only cohabit with Archelon in our park, which we don't have yet until we do the other research. So I think it makes most sense to actually do this one because we can do expeditions for Elasmo when we have downtime. So yeah, let's knock that out. We'll throw the welfare person in there. All right. So yeah, I'll get the amenities in. The Archelon and Elasmo actually share a dig site, pure shale. So these are Cretaceous interior seaway animals, which makes sense. Wait, is Elasmo Cretaceous? Wait. Why am I going crazy? Yeah, Elasmosaurus is like Cretaceous. Okay, so those are both Western interior seaway species. We need 11 logistics for this and more money than we have. So we'll wait to do the logistics upgrade till we are in a better position to actually do the dig. We only need 1 point. We'll put in logistics specialist, I guess. We're close to it, but we probably want to let ourselves accumulate a little bit more money before we do it. Point invested. Let's send out the dig team for Archelon. 7 minutes for them to return. That is a long one. We can't blame that length on DLC things, though, because Archelon has just been thrown into the Elasmo dig site, so it's not even a new dig. This has always been in the game like this. So, the upgrade is probably working, judging by the amount of doo-doo we have received, and the trilobite that found its way into the sewer system as well. Only Archelon fossils, no Elasmosaurus, and only 3 fossils. That seems surprising to me that that's so low, but that's fine. So we're going to have to rest this guy before we go back out to dig again. There might be some research we can do with the logistics specialist in the meantime, although I probably just prefer to do all research with a cheaper research guy, especially once we hit like anything 6 or higher. The cost is enough that it's pretty relevant to use him. So I think we'll just wait for the rest to complete and keep digging fossils up. More fossils, this time Elasmosaurus. Okay, some turtle, some plesiosaur, good stuff. More poop. Do you get aquatic coprolites? Like, is that a thing that you can even find? Hold on. Okay, yeah, apparently ichthyosaur coprolites are a thing that exist. Okay, sounds good. I learned another thing today due to poop jokes and video games. The main way I learn things in my life. Yes. Well, no. Let's do... So the problem here is we're getting the cheaper research guy out of sync with the other guy. I guess that doesn't matter. Does it? Yeah, let's use the geneticist. We'll use the geneticist. Okay, cool. Well, looks like we'll be competing between the two fossil types for a while. We'll definitely put out an elasmosaur in the Shonisaurus pen just to have it. The elasmosaur is asocial. So what we could do is we could repair this stuff down here, or at least the lagoon, and just chuck them in the ocean and let them live. And we could use the elasmosaur as a test on if the fish feeders are still bugged or if they work. That way we find out if it's going to function before we have to deal with putting a bunch of creatures in the lagoon and then moving them out when they start starving to death. So I think that's the plan. We'll keep the elasmo here for visibility until we're doing Nothosaurus. But once Nothosaurus comes in, the elasmo gets dumped in the ocean, like an unwanted child. Which is appropriate for his hideous, spiky face. More fossils. Elasmosaurus, Archelon, Elasmo, Archelon. We'll do these guys, and then probably process a couple of 4s. Because we're not going to get probably enough 6s to pair up with this many 4s. So we'll do an extra processing batch. Yeah, we don't have money. Right, because a storm hit and broke my lagoon, and then I got rabies. At the same time, the lagoon hatchery was broken. So that was sick. That was a 400k penalty to fix the lagoon. And now this big dummy is still smacking the walls because he's got water rabies somehow. Oh my god, wait. Rabies, so one of the big symptoms of rabies is you become hydrophobic, where you're like literally afraid of water. Can you imagine a ocean-going creature getting rabies? Because then it'd be like going insane because it's surrounded by water. It would be maybe try to beach itself or something. Can you get rabies in a dolphin? Wait a second. Because they're mammals. Same with whales. Can dolphins get rabies? Also, where the fuck is the medical team? Hello? Medical? Okay, they're finally here. Wait, are they? Oh, because it's repairing still. Wait. Is it? Wait, what the fuck? What is happening? Was it stuck? It was stuck. That's new and unfortunate. It hasn't been stuck in this park previously. Well, that sucked. He's just gonna keep beating his head against the wall here. What is your health, friend? 100% health. Wait, what? Huh? What? How is he at 100% health if he's got rabies and he's been attacking the walls constantly? Huh? I'm deeply confused by the events that are occurring in my park right now. Well, it looks like it's being resolved. Although the likelihood of dolphins contracting rabies is low, there are still potential risks and transmission possibilities to consider. Dolphins can come into contact with rabid animals. So dolphins can get rabies. I mean, I would assume they'd have to be able to. Because they're mammals. Huh. Fascinating. I'm sorry, did you just hit the wall again? Why are you attacking the wall? You don't even have rabies anymore. Now he's just doing it to be a dick. What a monster. This is a fun glitch. If we pan the camera, the fish reflection distorts because yeah, he just teleports away to. He just goes to light speed. That's him making the jump to light speed right there in the corner of the screen. Yeah, I guess it's the fish must be above water for some reason here. Yeah, he's just like right on the surface, and then like the water reflection just breaks completely because the fish is not supposed to be here. Interesting that doesn't seem to happen with the actual animals, just like the fish is glitched out when it's on the water. Oh, I mean, I guess you could see the water reflection there. So maybe it's this effect here where the ripples show up probably just breaks because the fish is so small. I would imagine that's what causes the glitch. We got a contract, or not a contract. We got a mission pop up, an event, whatever you call these. When our fossils came back, I think it's not worth giving up the fossils for the publicity rating because this is pretty expensive. So we'll reject the offer and take the publicity hit here. Thankfully, it doesn't come with sabotage, so there's that. We do have no money. We actually went into the red for a few seconds after the last storm, but we are just coming out of a storm, so there is that. Hold on. They're all Elasmo. No Archelon. Ugh. Ugh. That's rough. That's real rough. All right, well, we're going to have to just sit and let more money accumulate to build back up to do more digs because we're nowhere close to breeding Elasmo or Archelon, so it's just going to have to, we're just going to have to sit. We've had this guest contract for an unfortunately long time, too. And I've declined to replace this like twice over already. Yeah, this park is 5 hours deep. Game time 5 hours? Bro, what the fuck? This is quite a long park build. You know it's a long duration park when you're like 5 hours in and you've got like an hour of content. That's crazy. All right, well, we continue to bring in more fossils. This time, a 5-pip Archelon and Elasmo, and a bunch more Elasmo. So now maybe actually we'll end up finishing the Elasmo first, maybe? 66 plus 8 versus 75 plus 6. It's a crapshoot. It could be either one. Cannot make any predictions. Thankfully, the park is making money enough that we can do another dig immediately, which was not true. Previously, we had to sit and wait because of a storm. So basically, we make the money to do a dig during the time it takes to complete the dig if we don't get a bad event that occurs. Seems fair. More fossils. Amber, at least this time. Elasmosaurus amber. I'm seeing a lot of Elasmo, and I'm not seeing that much Archelon. So I think we push Elasmo here, such as it is. We'll need to do a rest. Yeah, I mean, these guys are offset, which kind of sucks. You know what? Let's do this. Rest. Rest. Let's just sync them up. Let's be done with it. It's fine. Yet more Pierre Shale fossils. We'll do the 5. And since we're doing the 5, I think that means... Oh, no, that's it for Elasmo. So we've got 2 more batches to finish Archelon. At least, minimum. We could do the $1 million to boost the capacity for processing fossils, but I still feel like that's not worth it. We're not actually done. There actually is still at least 1 more turtle fossil to grab too, so we'll do that. All right, we're getting close to releasing something else here, but we gotta keep going. This episode and the last one, by the way, we're currently at 4 hours and 30 minutes live on this stream. To get you, gentle YouTube viewers, 1 hour of content. This is a very slow progression in this park. But this is what I honestly expected from Aquatics only. I figured it'd be a lot of like waiting for money, and it is. Last fossils in Archelon, of course. It's just another 4-pip, so we'll get these processed and underway. Oh, we do need to rest. So we'll use Richards here for this. We'll rest the geneticist, and then we can get to work on at least the Elasmo while the rest of the fossils are processed. So the Elasmo is going to go in this lagoon with the Shonisaurus. It is 10 genetics, actually, so we do need the full crew for that. A little awkward. We'll do random. We might as well see what we get, but Elasmo is usually not terribly exotic. Can you get off my screen contracts thing? Thank you. We'll do social just in case we get more of these. And then lifespan up to 75%. Actually, let's do this. Let's do 75 social guaranteed lifespan. Because these are not a social animal anyway. Needy, vulnerable, large appetite. Yeah, it's fine. 13 genetics. You know what? Hold on. We might need to not pump that up. Yeah, we can't do 13 as it stands without investing points that I don't want to invest. We'll do 11, I think. So if we don't do social, how low? Okay, we could do 75% long-lived and get it done with 11. We'll do that for the elasmo. But that's going to have to wait for fossils and resting. Oh my god, what happened? Wait, what is happening in the park? Oh my god, wait. Okay. What happened? I looked... E. coli. Okay, we have E. coli. Okay. Infected food source. Nothing left. Because the Jeep can't get to it? Probably. Storm has rolled in. Okay. This is what happens when I get distracted by conversations in chat. What are we doing? Are you dying? 90%, 62, 78, 54. Okay, I mean, the medical team would have topped them off if they were dying, so they shouldn't be worse off. All right. So let's get the feeder fixed first, because that'll unlock the capability to do the research we need to treat the disease. Which apparently we do need to do this manually with the way the shark feeder is currently placed. I've been trying to catch it. Did we get it fixed? Okay, catch the donkey eating from it, but every time I either just miss it, like right now, or it goes by too fast and I can't get it on the video. So I apologize. We'll get a dunk feeding at some point. All of our scientists are back. So let's get the elasmo going too. Let's do, okay, one step at a time. Vaccine research. That first. You do that. Second, queue up repair work around the park. 1. 2. Third, Elasmosaurus. 12, 8, 3. Yeah, do that. All right, there's our elasmo. Okay. We should be good. There's no way these guys die unless this gets taken out by the storm. And even then, we should be able to get it back online before they take too much damage. We should be fine. Chat is going wild. This is, okay. Storm is over. Shut this down. You are dying, but you're 44%. You're the last dunk with E. coli, so you'll be fine. And then all this stuff is trashed. We don't care about that section of the park. Great. Where everything's cool. So, we gotta rest the scientist. You rest. Synthesis finishes. We can do the archae fossils while we do the hatching. Great. We rolled 3 Elasmosaurus eggs. I think we do hatch these at $2 million here. We need, how much welfare was that actually? 10. So, 10. We have 1 point we can put into you. And then 1 point we can put into you. And those are literally the only points we have. So, I guess that's an easy enough decision to make, huh? Not much actual... The decision tree has 1 branch in this case. So, we'll get the 3 elasmos out with you and you. And that leaves the 2 genetics people to do Archelon when it's ready. But we need to process these first. So, do we know how much it takes to make an Archelon? I don't think we do. Let's just use the 8. Because the 3 will have to rest, and if we need it for the Archelon synth, that's pretty bad. So that'll be done in a hot minute. Let's take a look at Mr. Turtle. I do like turtles. So, small appetite, antisocial, and unfit. Incubation cost $1 million, 2 to 4 eggs, and 6 mods. Genetics is at least a base of 11. So we're looking at doing 11 here. Here's a question. Do we need to do research for the platforms? I don't know where they are. I guess we'll find out. Turtles are antisocial. Do we try to make them social? We could do 50. Oh no, because of the right genetics limits being what they are. Yeah, let's do 25% social, I guess. Because we want to keep these at 11 currently. All right. Yeah, there's our first batch of Archies. All right. So those will be 2 minutes, but we can't hatch them till the elasmos are out anyway, so we'll wait for the elasmos to come out. So somebody wants to make turtle soup. So I think we're going to let them take a turtle egg here. With luck, okay, 2 eggs. Yeah, so that's not bad. We even got a social turtle. Fantastic. That is 2 million bucks and 10 welfare. Are turtles sociable? Min pop 2. Okay. Great. We'll hatch more eventually to get that higher than just 2, but we do have the minimum. And Elasmo, oh, Elasmo's min pop is 2. I could have sworn Elasmosaurus was solitary. Clearly I'm wrong. Huh. Yeah, no, all plesiosaurs are social. I'm just wrong. Okay. Well, that's not great then, to chuck one out in the ocean. We could chuck a donkey in the ocean. Let's do that. Let's actually do that right now. So we're gonna take, say, well, not Dun King, because he's the king of the donkeys. How old is 3 Dunk? We want something that's not gonna, okay, 85, 77. Oh, the Dunks are gonna expire soon anyway. 75, 100. Let's grab Slam Dunk. We'll send Slam, wait, 25 years. Yeah, we'll send Slam Dunk out to the ocean. All right. So the plan is we're going to put him out there. We're going to set the ranger up to feed him, even though this cost a prohibitive amount of money. And this is how we're going to test out if fish feeders are working in the lagoon properly. So let's slap down maybe 2 of these, and we'll see if the donkey survives on his own in the ocean. Meanwhile, the Elasmosaurus still has quite a while. Back to waiting. Okay, little bit of chaos undergoing in the park at the moment. The donkeys have started dying off. We chucked the one in the ocean, of course. He seems to be doing all right. And we just had a storm that knocked a bunch of stuff out while my Jeep was stuck behind a building because I had gone to fix the tainted feeder and it just got trapped. Let's get these Elasmosaurs out. Now, if these guys don't have enough space, I don't know what to do with them. I guess we could just chuck them in the ocean and bring the dunk back into the dunk pen. But I'd like to leave them in here so we can get some visibility on them. So we'll check them out once they've made some space for themselves. Mangrove lethal baits. Yeah, purple-green, it's a decent look. Mangrove Pelophylax. You could not have convinced me that would look any different. Maybe less purple? More green? I don't know. Same base color. And a Svalbard Blank, who is certainly a thing that exists. It's a pretty boring color, but whatever. The Elasmo is not a beloved animal anyway. 82%, I think they'll be good. I think they'll be fine. And they should be totally safe with the Shonisaurus. Meanwhile, Ranger Team, visiting a hatchery. I need you to repair the last building. Then you can visit a hatchery. Okay. Well, the dunk does not know where fish are, but I mean, he should find it eventually. And then, yeah, we've only got 4 left over here. Do we have enough money for the Archelons? No, because we did the repair. We could do these donkeys. Oh, it's 1 egg. Sure. We might as well. No reason to sit here and wait. Like, the donkey will be done by the time we get the cash, and at 400k is not a huge amount of money that we're going to miss it when we're trying to do the Archelons. Like, we have, sorry, that's not where the money lives. We have a profit per minute of 127. That's fantastic. Yeah, let's do that. Because then when we get this dunk out, we can synth another batch right away, which is good too. How is this tainted again? This was just tainted. So we're going to delete the shark feeder. But I am determined to get in this video a dunk eating a shark. God damn it. It's going to happen. Where's my Jeep? Where's my Jeep? Oh, you're at the lagoon. No, you're at the other lagoon. Come back. Come back. Go scrub out the shark. The inside of the shark is filled with disease. You gotta scrub it out with a toothbrush. Get in there. Okay, maybe we try and go around the fucking pillar. This way? And we can get to it easier? How did you pilot the drone from the other side of a different building? Pilot the drone? No, we need to untaint the feeder. There we go. No hookworms left. Fantastic. All right, no donkeys anywhere near this delicious shark. Oh, it's recycling the shark. Okay, sure. We'll do hookworms when our egg is done. Yeah, sure. Okay. Might as well watch another donkey release. Fish. Welcome, fish. Welcome to Fish Park. Oh, we missed it! No! The one in the background ate a shark. God damn it. Alright, this is... looks like a different pattern than the one we had before, maybe. Mangrove Pilophylax. I like the black on, like, subtle red spots. Like, the black spots on the subtle, like, maroon body color, basically, and then the other splotches on the other side. Sure. Okay, I mean, the shark has been returned to the feeder, at least. Back to looking for a feeding event, I guess. I think it's happening. Looking for food. He's looking down. He's lining up. He's going in. Slow motion. Like a nature documentary, right? You see the fish jump up out of the water and snatch up the thing. Oh god, the camera at the last moment was like really bad. Oh, why is the camera so bad? Oh my god. Well, we've seen it. There it is. Look at him swallow. Look at that shark going down. What do we do with the back half of the shark? Like, they only eat the front half of the shark, and the tail just sits there on the line afterwards. Do you think we serve it to the guests? Maybe that's where all the meat in the park comes from for the guests. They eat the back part of the shark. They get the shark asshole. The donkeys get the good part. Could be. Anyway, we have plenty of money, I think, for Arkies. I mean, no, we have $25,000 on the outside afterwards, but who cares? Give me turtles. I like turtles. God damn it. Okay, if you can't tell, it is after midnight. No status info. Is the car still stuck? Hello, Mr. Jeep? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh, it was literally there at the moment. Okay. Yeah, great. So the elasmos are great. We do need more dunks. But we're going to let the money stock up. We're just going to get the arcs out. Let's see. If we... How do we build platform? Yeah, the shark is the Chilean sea bass. Excellent, excellent call, Eric. Good stuff. You are correct. So, is it under... Ah, it's under rocks. Who would have known the rock platform would have been under rocks? So apparently we just have this and it's, like, not expensive. Okay, we'll just toss in a few of these. Also, I didn't realize I made such a big hole when I was messing around in my lagoon at one point with that stuff. And we're going to delete this feeder because this sucks. Because the dinosaur is eating from it. Are you? Are you, though? Are you, though? Maybe one of these other ones is coming in. It is not Donkey... Donkey Kong is hunting prey, so that can't be it. Dunk08, who has not been named. This is our new Donkey. No, this is going to be 3 Dunk. 3 Dunk is the more classic of the Dunk names. All right. We can try and watch this from this vantage point, maybe. Oh! I didn't slow speed down soon enough. Well, there it is. There's your second shark feeder, and that's all you're going to get from me. Because this thing is just a disease pit, and I don't want it. Great. Okay. Well, there's our little turtle islands for our little turtles, which will be out in a minute. So these are synthing in like 4 minutes flat, which is pretty solid, it seems. Cool. And 800k means dunks. Give me some more dunks. Great. Okay. Yep. The famous 3 dunk of the Capital Wasteland. So Slam Dunk has never found fish. He's deeply confused. It also appears to me that this cannot be used while it's unpowered. So this has to be powered. So we're just going to slap a thing and run some power lines up here without any consideration. Oh, also the path will need to be connected up. Yeah. Okay, no, this is fine. Connect up the path arbitrarily. Who cares? And then we just make sure that this is, well, it's damaged. So that doesn't matter, right? Let's shut it down to make sure it's not drawing power. Because we don't want to power it, because that's detrimental to the park. Okay, great. Yeah, that should be fine. Then we can continue the experiment to see if the fish feeders are actually working. Turtles! Look at the turtles! Oh my god. Oh, the one in the back looks sick as fuck. And this one in the front just looks sick. Like, really pale. Svalbard Hapurana turtle. Look at him go. And Salardohosco Pilophylax turtle. Pilophylax is sick. Like the aqua, like blue-green. Oh, he's even got eyeshadow. Look at how fancy this turtle is. Oh my god. He's got a hot date. Okay. Comfort. 1 platform. 1 fish. Good to go. Alright. Alright. There's our turtles. Cool. How's the park doing? That's the next question. Amenities at 90%. We could put more in. We have small ones to turn back on, actually, that were shut down. Accommodation 74%. Oh my god, the park has no hotels. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Oh yeah, hotel. We're using this hotel. I remember. The one that aesthetically makes no sense, of course. Perfect. Actually, no, this hotel matches the Malta building aesthetic because it's ramshackle anyway. So we're going to put this here for a little bit of extra visibility. And we'll just have to connect up the old path to the network and power it, apparently, because apparently there's just no power over here in this sector of the park. Let's do this. Align it. Get it straight. Straight? Sure. Straight. It's good. Power. All right.
Sometimes I wonder.
Why does my park look like a military base? Is it a mixture of the industrial type like power things and hotels with the like Middle Eastern aesthetic, the Mediterranean aesthetic that causes that? I don't know. I guess maybe. I never made that connection. That's you making that connection, but I kind of see it. You've added a new cast of characters to your prehistoric park. I mean, yeah, that would have to be the case if it did come back in any form.
It can be ugly. It can also motivate us to greatness.
That makes sense. The tan. That's a good point. I see it now, yeah. I mean, that's just the aesthetic for, like, the Mediterranean map and building set, so. Okay, turtles. I want a turtle on the land. That's the last thing to see today, is to get one of these Archelon onto the rock platform. Meanwhile, Slam Dunk still has no idea what the fuck is happening, and the hatchery has no path connection. Yeah, I see how that happened. All right. But the car was already on the way, so the path doesn't matter, actually, apparently, since the car was still heading down there. This guy might be... Wait, no. Health is still 100%, so he's not starving or anything, which is good, because we specifically have him there as an experiment on if they will starve or not. Okay, turtles are still just swimming. Just motoring around. Having seen a sea turtle in real life, in the wild, in the last year, I gotta say, I do have a newfound appreciation for sea turtles I didn't previously have, so. Oh, that's an ambitious project, Alex. Good luck with that. All right, we're going to pause the recording and just wait for one of these guys to get up on the land and see how that looks. We got 3 dunk eggs here, too. I think we'll go ahead and hatch all of these. We can just chuck the excess ones in the ocean and disrupt the native ecosystem. Boom. And then, yeah, I think the next thing I want to do is probably get more Archelons out. But we need to save up for that for a bit. So I think we're just going to go idle here, kind of. We could do some research. It's all kind of pricey. Oh, maybe staff. $4 million bucks? No, never mind. Not staff. That's not what we're going to do. I take it back. Tranks are still not available there. We do have additional vaccines we have not unlocked, so we can work on that. That's a nice cheap thing we can use the discount for, at least. But then here, if we want some more skins, we could do drought tolerance. So we'll do that as well. None of that's going to happen right now, though. Those are future projects. But it's something. It happened, and it happened during a storm, so I couldn't see him crawl up. Oh, he's moving. He's on the move. Oh, is he just wiggling? Is he sleeping? No, he just closed his eyes. No, he's still moving. He's still going. Look at him go. Mr. Turtle on the rock. Fantastic. I guess he's just, is he heading back to the water? Yep, he's heading back. He's like, I'm done here. It sucks, it's raining. I'm going back in the water. Alright. Well, there it is. Oh, and dunk eggs, I guess, are done too, so I guess these come out. And drought tolerance is completed. And we can open the park back up for business because the storm is over. Fantastic. Desert skins. Yes, please. We'll just have you do this by yourself. Okay. Cool. Yeah, well, the feathered Rex skin in this game is not even necessarily scientifically accurate. Because we don't have evidence of feathers in Tyrannosaurs, and there's an argument to be made that an animal that large, like an elephant or Tyrannosaurus, does not have hair or feathers because it doesn't need the insulation. The insulation is detrimental to its maintaining a safe body temperature. Both of the turtles! Oh my god. Turtle party! Party on, dudes! Cowabunga! So the social animation on land, I believe, is they crawl over each other, so that's conditional on them being in the same area. it is. There's something incredibly adorable about watching them clumsily like rotate themselves around on the land. It's fantastic. Okay. Awesome. Yay, turtles. All right. Are the dunks settled in? Can we wrap this up? The dunks are at 100%. No, not quite. I mean, they are, but they're not. But that's fine. We don't need to worry about it. So, we're missing... Oh, now they're good. I guess they were just getting settled. We're missing Donkey. Donkey died. And then we have Dunk 10 and Dunk 11. We need new dunk puns. How did we end up with so many dunks? Donkey Kong, Dunkaroos, Dunkin' Donuts, Slam Dunk, Dun King, 3 Dunk, Donkey. Yeah, I don't know what to name these guys. We'll worry about it later, or I'll just stop nicknaming the dunks because I can't figure it out anymore. Fucking rabies, dude.